You know when people ask you, what would you do if you had a time machine? I'd go back to 2005 and I'd book the shit out of Heidenreich. I'd push him to the moon. You know who else has a time machine? Baron von Bava. Trapped in the past, unfrozen in the future. Okay, this was... in the spring of 2004, WWE writer Dan Madigan had a fantastic idea for Heidenreich. This is going to push him to the moon.
You do have an asterisk next to fantastic, right?
So Vince, Steph, and the whole writing crew were there. Dan got up from his seat and proclaimed, all right, this is what's going to happen. Okay, Nazi scientists are worried that they're losing the war, so they cryogenically freeze one of their best soldiers, right? And in 2004, they decide to thaw him. And so that's why he doesn't know where he's going. He becomes a wrestler. So he's dressed in his full Nazi getup with the swastikas and start goose stepping. You know, that's how we get to the ring. And he'd go up and he'd start goose stepping in front of Vince and show him this is what it would look like, okay? And so to make sure that it's all on the level, we'll get Paul Heyman, famously Jewish Paul Heyman. He can be the manager. And so that'll make it all right. And so he sat down, elated, and obviously this is how we're going to push Heidenreich to the top. And
Jay's just going, yes.
I was with you with the Heidenreich to the top. Anyway, so everyone is stunned in silence, and everyone kind of looks to Vince. Vince gets up, he gets his coat, and he leaves the room. And that's it for the day.
And this is at 9 a.m.
Obviously, it bombed, and the other writer said, yeah, from that day forward, Dan Madigan, his days in the company were numbered. That was the spring, and he was pack your bags by November. But he was thinking, this is my best idea. It sounds great, and sure, you put Katie Vick on TV.
There we go. And
he penned Katie Vick, and they said, yeah, that was great.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I thought he was kind of making a point. And he even put
the same
Katie
lad.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's got a history. But fair enough, 2 strikes, and give him 3 strikes, I suppose. But when was the ECW zombie? What year? 2006?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not like Vince wasn't green lighting shit ideas after this point anyway. But yeah, he had already fucked up with Katie Vick, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could have had Frozen in the past, Unthought in the future, Baron von Bava.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the story of Baron von Bava. What could have been. Alright, I'll shut up.